Hola chicos, so today we are going to talk about expressing obligations with tener que and deber. So pretty much what we've done to this point is we've done a lot of conjugating the verb we have. We're going to do that, but then we're going to add on an infinitive to make a verb phrase. So rather than talking about what we're actually doing at that moment, we're going to talk about our intentions, what we have to do or what we should do. The first thing we need is to talk about our two new phrases here. Now, they're not completely 100% new. Tener, you already know, means to have. But if you follow it with que plus the infinitive of another verb, it means to have to and then do something else, whatever that infinitive happens to be. So I have to study, or I have to clean my room, or I have to go see my friends for their birthday, something along those lines, what you have to do. You're not actually doing it. You're talking about your future intentions. All right? Down here, we're going to use the verb deber. Deber is a new verb for us. Deber means should. And normally we say to, but it doesn't really work with this one. So yes, deber is infinitive. Yes, to should be in front of it, but we're not going to actually say it. It's kind of like just in our brains. Should. And then once again, the idea is that you're going to do something else. Or what you ought to do, or what you must do. So deber can be translated in many different ways. Before we go on to actually putting them in sentences, let's do our conjugations. Now we're going to keep tener que over on this side. Okay. So why don't we label this one as tener que? So it's tener que plus infinitive. Oops. Let's put an E in there. That looks better. All right. So you already know how to conjugate tener, so it's pretty simple. Tengo que. Tienes. ¿Qué? Tiene. Oh my goodness. ¿Qué? Tenemos. ¿Qué? Tenéis. ¿Qué? Tienen. Okay. So that is our irregular yo stem changing verb. Just adding K behind it. Notice that this K does not have an accent mark. It's not question K. It's used as part of the phrase to connect the conjugated verb to the infinitive. Over here, let's talk about deber, or deber in here. So deber plus an infinitive. So something's always going to follow this. Talking about what we should do or what we ought to do. So yo debo. It's a regular old ER verb. Tú debes. Él, usted debe. There's nothing irregular here. No stem change, no irregular yo. Nosotros debemos. Vosotros debéis. Ellos, ustedes deben. There it is. So now that we know how to conjugate these, and this is pretty straightforward, you already knew the conjugation of tener, you already know how to do ER verbs. Let's show you how these work in some sentences. Okay? All right, here we go. So they should help their mom. It's not what they're actually doing, it's what they should do. So they, ellos. Should is the verb you're going to conjugate. Deben. It's going to be followed by an infinitive. Don't conjugate this one. The verb to help is ayudar. Okay? And who should they help? Su. Oops. Oh my goodness, I'm going to get rid of that italics. Su madre. Looks good, right? Wrong. We're starting right off the top by throwing something extra at you that we've done before. Who they're helping is their mom. That's your object of your sentence. And what happens when we have a person or pet, because pets are people too, as the object of a sentence? Personal a. So ellos deben ayudar a su madre. Throw some extra in there. Big thing is seeing this. Here, that is your conjugated verb. Ayudar is your infinitive, so should help. If you conjugate ayudar and you make it ayudan, now you're saying they should, they help. But the second you conjugate a verb, that's when you make the action actually occur as well. Okay, let's try another should sentence. Oops. All right, so my sister, mi hermana, should, there's your verb deber, debe, regular old ER verb, call, llamar. Who are they going to call? Their grandmother. Once again, that is the object of the sentence. You need a personal a in there. Nuestra abuela. Making sure that we make nuestra feminine because abuela is also feminine. So what I want you to see here is that is your conjugated verb. That is your infinitive. Let's try one with some tener que in there. So what you have to do, what we have to do. Here we go. So yo, have to. This is tengo que. Tengo que put, your new verb, poner, the dirty plates. Los platos, the later dirty. Sucio is dirty. Platos is plural, make it plural. Los platos sucios. En, the dishwasher. El lava platos. Right? We're going to do it again. I have to clean them. This is tener que. Yo tengo que clean, limpiar. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. Them. Wait a second, like ellos, them? Nope. This is your direct object pronoun. The direct object pronoun is los. This is where we've learned that we have two options here. Now, previously, we've only done this. We've always put our direct object pronoun in front of our conjugated verb. Yo los tengo que limpiar goes in front of your conjugated verb. Like yo lo veo, I see it. Or yo los veo, I see them. So we are going to put this direct object pronoun in front of the verb. However, I want to show you an option. The other option is you can take away your direct object pronoun and you can actually attach it to the infinitive. I'm going to give you two options here. I think for right now, the easiest thing in your brain is to put them where we've always put them. Yo los tengo que limpiar. There's nothing wrong with putting it after the fact. I'm just going to put it in front for now. But let's look at the structure here. Tengo que. This is our have to. Right? So the que is kind of part of it. Now, poner, oh goodness, poner, should have an R on it. Poner is your infinitive, which is also part of the to. So this word kind of works double duty. Yo tengo que poner los platos sucios en el lavaplatos. Yo los tengo que. There's your conjugated verb phrase. And then limpiar is your infinitive that follows. There it is. All right. Here we go. Let's try another one. You have to close the refrigerator door. So let's just assume for our purposes that tú is you. I ran out of room there. So let's just move this one down there. Let's move the sentence so everything is together. That way we can see everything together. Oh, where are you going? Haha. I don't know why my tab is being weird. And we're not going to fight with it now, so we're just going to go right here. Tú. Have to. Tienes que. Close is cerrar. The refrigerator door, that's one of those ofs. So it has to be la puerta de el refrigerador. Looks good, right? Wrong. It's little, but it's a thing. Del. Del goes in there. So let's look at this. There is your have to. There is your infinitive. You see all the parts? You're never conjugating the second verb. Leave that infinitive form. All right, let's go down here. Anna and I have to turn on the lights. Here it is. So we've got Ana y yo. And then, okay, have to. This is tener que. So the nosotros form is tenemos que. Turn on, the verb is encender. It's not encender en. Encender means to turn on, all in one word. What are you turning on? Las luces. There it is. Once again, let's look at our parts. There's your tenemos que, have to. There is your infinitive, encender. Okay. We're going to change it up again. Let's try a deber sentence again. You, we're going to assume it's tú. Should, deber. It's an ER verb. What's the ending? Debes. What are we going to do? We are going to set. Poner. What are we going to set? La mesa. What are we going to set it with? Con los cubiertos. You're in the dining room. El comedor. Look at our parts. There's your deber, conjugated, followed by the infinitive. Don't conjugate it. So two more. Anna and Paco have to look for the lamp. Why they lost it, I do not know. But apparently they lost the lamp and they gotta go find it. Ana y Paco. Have to. What's the tener form for Ana y Paco? Tienen. Followed by que. Look for. Remember you look for the bus when you can't find your car? Buscar. What are they gonna look for? La lámpara. All right, one more. This isn't hard. It's just doing as many examples as we can so you get the pattern. All right? Here we go. Nosotros should, debemos, study, estudiar, for, para, the Spanish test, el examen de español. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Yo, there it is. So let's look at it again. There's your debemos. There's your infinitive. Let's do the same thing up here. Here's your tienen que. So what they have to do, oops, let's get the whole thing in there. Make it green to make it match. Yeah. Buscar. That's what you're doing. Remember, buscar means to look for, all in one word. All right, so that was a lot. The concept is not that difficult. The conjugation is not that difficult. It's a matter of putting it together, having all the parts, and remembering that we're not going to conjugate that second verb. All right, chicos. I'll see you in clase. Hasta luego.